Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a crime reading because I feel like there's more about whatever is going on here across the border, okay? So with that being said, I'm just going to jump straight into it and see what is going on here. Tell us, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, what is it that you're trying to expose here? What's the crime you're trying to expose? What is the crime that you're trying to expose here? Let's see. The Knight of Cups. The Devil and the Hermit. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Yeah, someone thinks that they're moving in the shadows here, okay? Somebody thinks that they're doing something undercover. The Knight of Cups. I'm just going to get straight into clarifying this, okay? Why is the Knight of Cups here? This has to do with someone's, some sort of control, some sort of jealousy maybe, anger, wrath, some sort of greed. What's the Knight of Cups? The King of Swords and the Six of Wands in reverse. The Moon. So we have a King of Swords here, okay? Someone here is trying to keep something a secret because they don't want to be defeated. They don't want to have a fall from grace. They don't want to lose their reputation. They feel like they have to try and keep something hidden. Okay, what's the Devil? The Devil in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So they feel like right now they're attached to something, okay? And they don't want to be attached to it. They're trying to figure out how to get themselves unbound. This is what they're working towards right now. Okay. The Knight of Wands. What's the Hermit? The Ten of Pentacles. It could be because somebody is looking into this money or this fortune or this large amount of wealth. Okay, there's a hermit here that's trying to find it. They're trying to look for it. They're trying to find it. The High Priestess in reverse, but the hermit might not be a high priestess, so they don't know where to look. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Or these people know that they're going to get bad karma if this gets discovered or if it gets found, or it's like it's giving me trying to make the evidence disappear. So I don't know who the Hermit is, if this is someone that's looking for this. But with the High Priestess in reverse coming out underneath it, it's like whoever this is, they might think that they're wise. They might think that they know how to do something, how to make something disappear without a trace. It's given me like they have book smarts, but not street smarts. For some reason, I'm seeing the High Priest as like the street smart aspect, or like they have, you know, it's almost like they have the technical knowledge, but they don't have the intuition to guide them if it's actually going to work. It's like, it's giving me something mechanical or technical. Like they feel like technically this should work, but they don't know, like they don't feel if it's actually going to work, if that makes sense. I feel like this is someone that has some sort of technical knowledge. Like the Hermit is giving me someone that has some sort of book smarts. And they think that technically this should work. Something like that. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, please. The Four of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is someone that knows that it's like time is ticking. Like time is of the essence. So they might feel like, you know, the illusion is being lifted. Like it's only a matter of time that something comes to light. Again, with the pathway, this is about the path that they chose. Or what path did they go? trying to find a pathway out. Why am I getting like a street or something like that? Like a path, like a street, like a drive, like a place, like somewhere in the distance. I don't know. The main male. A main female. Pathway with a main female because of adjudication, because of judgment, or something with the judicial system or the court system. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? Something is being illuminated here, or there's no confusion surrounding someone being codependent, obsessive, possessive, and controlling. So they can't hide this any longer. They can't hide something any longer. Or there's an illusion being lifted here about someone being obsessed with someone, possessive and controlling. Seduction, a third party, hooking up, flirting, dating, seduction. What is this? This is the message, okay? This is the message about what they're doing to try and get out of this nightmare. What they're doing to try and get out of this nightmare. It's like what they're doing to ease their mind, to get out of worrying about something. They think that doing this is going to help them not have to worry about something. Because an illusion is being lifted about some sort of flirting, dating, hooking up, a third party, seduction, some sort of cheating, somebody being obsessed with someone, being controlling. So this King of Swords, okay, someone here feels like time is running out. What's the Six of Wands reverse? The Hierophant. They don't want to have a fall from grace or lose their reputation here as a Hierophant or with a Hierophant. Yeah, because the truth is coming out, because they know it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out about some sort of money or payment or something being given to someone, some sort of money being given to someone, or this is this gift, okay? What's the Hierophant? A mature man and change. A mature man is changing something, or something is changing with a mature man, or it has to do with a mature man in a vehicle. And a main male in reverse. What's this Ace of Swords? When the truth comes out, they know that they won't be able to charm or use someone. They won't be able to manipulate someone anymore. They won't be able to lie about whatever this is. Did this happen in the past, or is this happening right now? This is about this King of Swords and a King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles in reverse that are trying to come out of a painful ending. Okay, they're trying to avoid some sort of ending for themselves. It's a mature man and a main male in reverse. So the mature man could be the King of Swords because they're in the upright, and the King of Pentacles in reverse could be a middle-aged man because they're in the reverse. Doesn't have to be though, but that's just an observation here, okay? Yeah, I'm going to definitely make this into a crime reading. So, what's the Devil? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn energy here. The Knight of Swords. This has to do with somebody communicating something. A Queen of Pentacles. Communicating. The Ten of Wands. And they feel burdened by this. Someone now feels burdened. They feel like a weight is on them. They feel a lot of pressure because of a Queen of Pentacles that communicated something. in the courthouse to a judge, to the court official, or this person works in the court system, but they've implicated themselves in something. Okay. Thoughts, and now they're thinking about how to get themselves out of it. I don't know if, I don't know if this is the same thing from last reading. It kind of feels like it's a different situation. I gotta be honest. It feels like something different. This doesn't feel like the same situation at all. Okay. So what are they trying to get themselves unbound from? A divorce. A divorce. Not getting married. Okay. What is this? The chaser and the mask in reverse. So they're being unmasked now. Something is being unmasked about somebody chasing after someone, somebody being a stalker, somebody that won't leave someone alone, somebody that's obsessed with someone. Yeah, controlling and obsessed with someone. They can't hide this anymore. The mask is off. Okay, so what's the Hermit? The house. This has to do with a house, a property, a home. And a relationship. What's the High Priestess reverse? False person reverse. They're being exposed though. For some sort of bad health. Who's the Hermit? Or what is the Hermit? It's a manipulator. Okay, so it's giving me like false identity. Okay, it could even be catfish. Somebody that's stealing someone's identity, doing something in secret. They're trying to sabotage you. They're trying to win at all costs. They're trying to get what they want. But they're being exposed here for trying to put you in bad health. Yeah, because they couldn't do it. They couldn't full end it, okay? They couldn't get rid of you. They couldn't stab you in the back and betray you. Now it's backfiring, and that's why it's backfiring. So the fact that you survived something is what's going to make it backfire, I guess. The Queen of Wands. Something is backfiring on a Queen of Wands. Because of somebody not receiving this message, or not, somebody did not send this message, or somebody did not get the message. This is fake news. This is not, this communication is not right. Somebody didn't send this message. Somebody didn't receive this message. Something is backfiring now. The Chariot in reverse. They can't move forward. Something is falling apart. Okay. What else do we need to know? Eight of Swords. Someone here is trapped. Someone is stuck and trapped. Ace of Cups in reverse. What is that? The Fool. It's the risk that they took. With a King of Cups. So somebody is trapped now. Someone is stuck. Why? Or they could be sick because they thought that they would be getting victory. Or this is how so they try to get you imprisoned maybe. They try to get you stuck, you trapped, you imprisoned. And they thought that they would have victory with this. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, that was the plan. That's what they were working on. The Five of Swords. No, they used your job to do it. That's what it is. And that's what's being exposed. Yeah, Five of Cups. So what's being exposed here, I guess, it has to do with someone's career. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Something is being exposed about how these people might have exploited a career. So either this is your career, or it's their own career, but I'm even feeling it a bit of like your career. So they did something here to attack your job, attack your money, attack your career. This could have been like coming towards you, pretending to be a customer, coming towards you, pretending to be a paying client, okay? They exploited this. And this is how they thought they would get you trapped. So this is reminding me of readings that I did like a year ago, okay? Where it was like, if you were self-employed and you work from home, or you do like house visits where you go to people's houses or people come to your house, okay? It's almost like these people tried exploiting that. They tried exploiting that for their little evil plan. Yeah, because they're sick like that. That's what this is giving me. This is how they thought that they could trap you. Like, I mean, the Hermit could even be a catfish, right? So people with catfish profiles, pretending to be other people, hiding behind a profile, texting you saying, hey, can we book an appointment? Or hey, can we do this and that? Can I come to your house? Can you come over to my house? Can you come to this hotel? Yeah, stuff like that, okay? That's reminding me of readings I did a year ago. So the Three of Swords, yeah, because I needed to find a way to hurt you. In the past, a King of Wands in the past. Okay. All right, anything else? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, these people are liars. They're criminals. They're manipulators, okay? And they're lying about a Queen of Cups and an inheritance or a large amount of money. Or this is why they're lying about this. They're lying about a Queen of Cups and an inheritance, a lot of money. Generational wealth, okay? The Fool, yeah, it's like, that's why they did this. Because of the message, because of some sort of messages, okay? Or maybe they know that you have like evidence, or they know that you have paperwork, or they know that you have files. Or that's why they took this risk to communicate something, okay? They took a risk to communicate something, or they took a risk on a letter or a document or something like that. Yeah, to the courts, to the justice system, to someone in law, to the Hierophant, to a judge, something like that. And Four of Pentacles. Something they held on to. They lied. They lied. They lied to the law. They lied to the judge. They lied to the court system. This group of people did. The whole community did. All of them. Yeah, because of what they were planning. The Three of Wands. This has to do with a King of Wands in the past. Why is that coming out again? The King of Wands in the past. Trying to avoid a catastrophe, trying to avoid a tower, trying to avoid... Who's the King of Wands? A date. Meeting someone new, planning, setting a date. This has to do with planning a date in the past. How they tried to plan dates with you. Yeah, what was I saying? This is catfishing. This is them using catfish profiles, trying to find a way to come to your house, trying to find a way to get you to come to certain people's houses, trying to get you to locations, trying to lure you to different places. Yeah. That's what they did in the past. They pretended to be other people and tried to set up appointments with you or dates with you. They tried to get you to certain locations. And they might have even tried coming to your house, okay? Because of a one-night stand, a date, a one-night stand, meeting someone new, a date in the past. What is that? A heartbroken. Because of a breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Because of a breakup in the past, during a breakup. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe this is during a breakup in the past. Something about the past, a breakup. where somebody had a one-night stand with someone and met someone new, or someone went on a date and had a one-night stand with someone. Yeah, now the truth is coming out. Now the truth is coming out about how these people lied and how malicious and disgusting they are, okay? Okay. All right, anything else? No, they're so manipulative. These people are so sabotaging, manipulative. They think that they're super calculated. They think that they're just super smart. Yeah, a breakup. Yeah, but now they're being exposed to a Swords in reverse. Something is going to be seen clearly here about heartbreak, about pain, betrayal. Yeah, because you're protected by angels. That's why. Because you are protected by angels. Because you are protected by angels. All right, let's see what's going on here, guys. Okay, I'm going to start right here with whatever they gave to the judge or whatever they tried giving to the court system. This King of Swords, King of Pentacles reverse. What is that? T. Something about a third party. No, why do I feel like this is a country? T, third party. Did you hear that click over there? Yeah, okay. Phone, PayPal. Something on a phone. Something about paying something on a phone. PayPal. A payphone. A payphone. A payphone. Oh, you know what this is giving me again? That anonymous phone caller. That crime hour I did a couple weeks ago where someone called anonymously to hide their identity on the phone. A payphone. Gossip and slander and Z. TZ. Money laundering. Subpoena, an online business. And a phone call. A phone call. Something about a phone call, about an online business. A payphone. Or something on a phone. PayPal. Online business. PayPal. Money laundering. Subpoena. Online business. Subpoena. PayPal on a phone. What is that about? Why is that here with the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles? Because of this says beauty industry on it, but with SEX coming out, I feel like it's this. SEX industry, beauty industry, or how they try to confuse these two things, okay? Or how they try to use your normal industry, okay, like I said, whatever you do for work, and they try to catfish you on a phone to try and lure you in a trap because of M, okay? And then they were going to take you out. Yeah, this is giving me those readings from last year. I'm not even kidding, okay? You can go look those up if this is resonating for you, okay? It's like trying to be a catfish on the phone, trying to contact your business, okay? Pretending to be a customer only to come over and then do this to you. Yeah. A witness. Good news. Oh my God, I cannot make this up. Look at this. But good news, there's a witness that knows that this was a trap. Good news, there's a witness. Good news, there's a witness that these people tried to trap you. Yeah. That's the sign or the message for you today. You're getting good news because there's a witness to someone that tried to trap you with this. Yeah. Someone saw this go down. The Midwest. In the Midwest. Okay. Betrayal and N. South America. H. HN. Europe. Europe, South America, the Midwest, a bunch of places coming out. Why do they feel defeated now? Because they took a bribe to make your death look like this. To make your death look like you did it to yourself, the S word. Marriage. Because they took a bribe. Marriage. To say that you did it to yourself because of a marriage. But there's a money or a paper trail here with a restraining order. And a confession. Wiretap. Privacy invasion and taxes. There's a confession that somebody invaded your privacy. So whatever happened here, I feel like your sign or message today is good news. There's a witness that these people tried to trap you, okay? Whatever that means. So they definitely feel defeated right now. They feel like they can't charm someone or use someone now. They can't manipulate something. So tell me about this Queen of Pentacles that told something to a judge. And a witness. A witness. So this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is claiming that they are a witness. With an online business. With a business, a crime. They came forward as a witness claiming that they know about a crime and a business. Health insurance, car crash, or car insurance, car crash, health insurance, car crash. The fuck? Okay. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Coerced. Camera. F. CCC. They came forward as a witness, claiming that they witnessed something FN about a crime. Where somebody was buying something, a will, and a weapon. Buying a weapon? Buying a weapon. Screenshots. Huh? Screenshots of buying a weapon at a home. What? This has to do with someone's landlord, local, the cartel, L, car, landlord, or they're claiming that they saw your car somewhere. A landlord is claiming that they saw your car somewhere. Car crash, cartel. They came forward as a witness, saying that they saw your car somewhere. Buying a weapon? Buying something at a home. Custody. Cocaine. What? Buying cocaine. Canada. C, 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 C. Lots of C's here. L. Oh, they claim they saw you when there's no physical way that they saw you. That's what this is. They claim they saw you at a location, but it's not even possible. Because of a drug test. Or they said that they saw you buying drugs. Someone who works a trade job, a mechanic, an electrician, a maintenance worker. Or because of a drug test. Or because of a fake drug test. And nudes. A truck driver. So, okay, so basically what I'm getting here is that someone came forward as a witness and claimed that they saw you somewhere, or they saw your car somewhere, or they saw you at a home, and then they saw you buying something. Okay? On a camera. All right, yeah, sure. And now they're trying to get because they're trying to get themselves unattached from some sort of a business. So they came forward as a witness because they're trying to free someone else from what they did, their own shady business. They're trying to pin it on you. They're trying to frame you. Custody, health insurance, FN again, FN coerced, FNCO. So it's not even possible. Yeah, this person is just a thief and a liar. They're just a false witness. A neighbor is a false witness, or because your neighbor is a thief. So because your neighbor is a thief, or your landlord and your neighbor, they're thieves and they're criminals, they tried coming forward as witnesses. All right. Warrant. To get a warrant out for your arrest for amphetamine and a trust fund. Because they don't want the truth to come out about a trust fund. Okay. And ring or jewelry, G and weed, and how they broke in and a protective order, or break up. Maybe it's break up or break in. A breakup or someone breaking in, a protective order, restraining order, a ring or jewelry. Who the hell is this witness? A broker, K. K, a broker, someone in the middle. A, AK. AK is the witness. KA, AK. Somebody that's part of this secret society, okay, P, AKP, PAK, part of this secret society. Because your neighbor is a thief and your landlord is a thief, they tried coming forward as a witness, all right? I mean, yeah, with the Knight of Wands here and the Eight of, this could be SEX work. Or that's what they said in the past. So in the past, they already tried framing you as some sort of SEX worker. That didn't work. So then they came forward as a witness and claimed that they saw you here and there doing this and that when it wasn't even possible. So they lied they were a false witness. Custody again. Why do you keep saying custody? Root chakra, something about money. Why do you keep saying custody? Why do you keep saying custody? Because of what they have in their custody, this money. Because they have the money in their custody. Oh, because they have the money in their custody. Or the money they have, or the money they got, or the money that they have. So that's why they're lying, is because of money they have in their custody. That's why you keep saying custody. Okay, so they have money from the dark web. This has to do with a driver's license age. Or something they bought on the dark web. Or because they have something in their custody that they bought off the dark web. It might have cost a lot of money. I don't know why. I'm getting like whatever this is from the dark web. And this is how much money they spent on it. Like a lot of money. They have it in their custody though. So since they bought it, they bought something on the dark web. It's in their custody. It's some sort of a possession that they have, that they got on the dark web. They're trying to find a way to pin it on you. Exactly. They don't want to have this attached to them. Roofied. It's whatever they tried to roofie you with in the past didn't work. And sacral energy. It's the blackmail. You know what this is? Okay. Pharmaceutical drugs. So going back to this over here, them trying to catfish you, them trying to set you up, okay, at some sort of a house, a location, getting you to come to houses, getting you to come to locations, or them trying to come to your house, okay? In the past, they must have bought some sort of drugs on the dark web, right? This is what they've been trying to roofie you with. Because once you're roofied and knocked out, they were going to violate you and call you an SEX worker. Since all of that didn't work, they're stuck with the lie that you're an SEX worker, because you're not. And they're also stuck with all the drugs that they bought, that they try to roofie you with, that you don't take. So now they're trying to blame all of this on you. And I guess what they're doing is coming forward as a witness, claiming that they saw you at this and this place, at that and that time, when it's not even fucking possible. Okay? Because they just need to find a way to blame it on you and not be stuck with it, I guess. GPS tracking. A dealer. But a dealer was being GPS tracked. Meeting at the office. A warning. Somebody got a warning that there was going to be a meeting and someone was being GPS tracked. And that's the truth. Someone was being GPS tracked. A friend stolen. A stolen friend? Why? Someone was being GPS tracked. Somebody got a warning that there would be a meeting. And they had something in their custody that they bought on the dark web. Something, okay, throat chakra, something that was being said or retired. Okay. Retired, it comes out again. Tired and laced. Tired, laced. They were going to try and roofie you. They were going to try and lace something and roofie you. And then they were going to say that you were tired. This is giving me like moving the body. You know what? This is giving me moving the fucking body. So they were going to try and lace something or roofie you. And then when they try to move the body, they're going to what? Tell the security guards, oh, they're just tired. as they're taking your lifeless body with a wheelbarrow to the car, or what? Tax evasion, evading questions, driving under the influence, a mole or informant in the system, driving under the influence, something in the system. Somebody was caught driving under the influence with something in their system. They said they were just tired. Wait a minute. Oh, my nose is itching. Wait a minute. You know what this is giving me? Is that somebody got caught on their way to come do something to you. Like someone was being GPS tracked maybe. Maybe the authorities caught wind that somebody was on their way to do something to you. And this person was being GPS tracked. I don't know if somebody was arrested like or stopped while they were driving on their way to you. If they got caught under the influence and they told the law that they were just tired, why do I feel like they ate the drugs that they were going to try and give to you? They were caught driving under the influence with something in their system. They told the law that they were just tired, but actually they ate the drugs that they were going to lace or roofie into your shit when they try and do something to you. That is a bit strange, but that's what I'm getting. Intoxicated. W. So whenever intoxicated W, so whenever W got pulled over and got arrested for driving under the influence, intoxicated, they were not tired. They just ate the drugs that they were going to roofie someone with. Forgery. You're protected by angels. What the hell did this person do? Okay, so wait a minute. This is now taking on a whole different energy, right? This bad health. So maybe it wasn't, well, yes, I feel like they were trying to put you in bad health. But I feel like also the person that was on their way to you to put you in bad health, they ended up getting in bad health because I feel like they must have eaten the drugs. They must have eaten the drugs. Driving under the influence, something was in their system. They were intoxicated with whatever they were going to roofie you with. And then they tried to tell the cops that they were just tired, but it wasn't, they were not tired. They were actually roofied. They roofied themselves or what? They roofied themselves with whatever they were going to give to you when they were driving. What the hell? And a Queen of Pentacles comes forward and tells this to the judge. What? And that's why they're freaking out. That's why they're nervous and worried and scared, because it was in their fucking possession. It was in their possession. It's in their possession. The drugs were in their possession. And now they're trying to figure out how to defend themselves from the drugs being in their possession. And I swear it's literally the drugs that they were going to use to roofie you and violate you and then unalive you. Those drugs. In their possession, maybe even in their system. And they're trying to blame it on you. Yes, they had drugs in the system, man. 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, that is drugs. I'm pretty sure. The Ace of Wands, yeah, it's something. It's whatever they were going to use to roofie you with. Yeah, the 4 of Swords in reverse. The Lovers, it was whatever they were going to use to roofie you and then to violate you and do something sexual to you while you're knocked out. That's crazy. Okay. So what else? I can't make it up. I can't. In their possession. It was in their custody. Roofied. What they were going to use to roofie you. What they bought off the dark web. It was in their custody. They had it in their possession. Did they get caught by the cops, or why is this coming out like this? Did they get caught by the law? Did they get caught by the police? Someone was being GPS tracked. Yeah, you were not their lover. You were not in a relationship with it, and they couldn't violate you. This was not consensual. This would have never been consensual. It was for money. It was for money. Sudden wealth. It was for money. Occupation. Because they were look at this. I can't make it up. These people were trying to frame you as an SEX worker. Okay? They were trying to frame you as an SEX worker. That you have lovers for money. But since you don't, since you're not an SEX worker, since that's not what you fucking get into, it's not your fucking job, and they've been failing for years to try and set you up with this, it just doesn't work. They thought, well, you know what, why don't we catfish them? Why don't we set up a fake date? Why don't we just assault them while they're not looking, okay? They think you're being blindsided. Why don't we just try and roofie them when they're not paying attention? And something about this being in the system, somebody having this in their system, somebody being GPS tracked, somebody telling the cops that they're just tired, but they were actually intoxicated, probably with the substance that they were going to use to assault you with. Oh my God, it was in the system. Molar format, it's not a mole. It's whatever was in their system. Whatever this person was going to roofie you with was in their system, which means, I don't know if there was like a toxicology report. Third party at the beginning. I was getting a place. No, third party, toxicology. It's a toxicology report. A drug test. Security attack. A social security attack. They were going to attack the security. No, why do I feel like this was going to be like they were going to try and blindside you. Like they were trying to get to you at a place where you couldn't protect yourself. Like let's say they knew that you were going to be staying at a hotel. It's like they were going to knock at the door and then just attack you and just something like that, because they knew that they couldn't get to you any other way. Affair, and then they were going to try and say there was an affair. The fuck? In an investigation, solar plexus, because of an investigation about an affair, attack and an affair, debt collection. What? Question fraud. This has to do with text messages and a disguise. No, this has to do with catfish messages. Someone that is fraudulent, someone that is wearing a disguise, and text messages. The question is about someone wearing a disguise and text messages. They were planning an attack. And someone was in agreement with this. There's receipts. The question is about the receipts? Sabotage. Bacteria, virus, or mold. They wanted to sabotage something with a virus. They wanted to sabotage something with bacteria or virus. What do you mean? A job. I cannot fucking make it up, man. Catfish, job, or business. They tried to be a catfish at your job or your business so that they could get near you, so that they could roofie you, that they could get some fucking substance in your system. They tried getting some sort of drugs in your system, and they acted as a catfish at your job or your business to do it so that you would open the door to them, or you would go to them, to their house, something like that. Because of someone being a pharmaceutical drug dealer or someone that's a drug dealer. They tried saying you're a drug dealer. They tried calling you a drug dealer. The fuck? W-I or M-I? Robbery. M-I-I-M. Robbery. A gang member and a stalker. Why did this Queen of Pentacles come forward as a witness to this, huh? What did she witness? She claims that she saw you driving somewhere. Driving where for what? To attack? A robbery attack and a stalker. This Queen of Pentacles claimed that they saw you driving somewhere because you're a stalker and you were going to attack someone and rob them? The fuck? Okay. Because I swear to God, while someone was traveling, they got caught with something in their possession, yo. They must have. I swear, someone got pulled over by the cops and they were in possession of the substance. When they were traveling, they were caught with the substance that they were going to use to roofie you. Wow. A relationship. Oh. And they're trying to blame it on a relationship. Airplane. Doctor. They're trying to blame it on someone having a relationship with a doctor? Yes, the fuck? Yes. Recording. They're trying to say they got caught with something in their possession while they were traveling, whatever the drugs they were going to use to put you under in order to get you on a recording where you're being assaulted and unalived by these disgusting people. And they got caught with the drugs and they're trying to say that it's from you? The fuck? Trace back. Innocent. They think this will make them look innocent. They're trying to blame the person that they tried to sexually assault and then unalive. Are you fucking kidding me? Sick fuck. Poison. They're trying to make themselves look innocent of the poison. That's the answer? Wow. Prescription. They're trying to say that this was prescribed? That you got this on a prescription because you have a relationship with a doctor. And what the fuck does that have to do with them being in possession of heavy drugs, huh? When it's not even you, it's not even yours. You have nothing to do with these people, the clothes. These people are trying to take you out, not the other way around, bro. Third eye. Question. What is the question? Bacteria, virus, or mold? The question is about bacteria or a virus. So, mold, bacteria, virus, or mold. So, what, antibiotics? This is about antibiotics. or about medication. But honestly, it's like medication, like it's giving me over-the-counter medication, okay? Over-the-counter. Or like antibiotics, right? So if you do have a relationship with a doctor and they prescribe you antibiotics, or they prescribe you something for bacteria or a virus or mold, bro, that is not the fucking same thing as whatever they are trying to say, okay? A prescription. Yeah, this is just fraud. Yeah, they made an agreement here to commit fraud for some sort of a compensation. Changing hands, water. It's whatever they tried to put in your fucking water. Ah. So, okay, so once this person, okay, there's a gang member here. There's definitely a gang member here that got caught with drugs, 100%. They got caught driving with drugs or under the influence, or they swallowed whatever the fuck they were going to use to hurt you, okay? And their friends are now trying to make themselves look innocent with whatever drugs they swallowed or had in their possession that was going to be used to do something to you. They're now trying to make themselves look innocent of that, even though it was in their possession. In their possession. And that's why these people are going so hard right now trying to poison you with something, okay? So if you've noticed that they're throwing things in the water, or they're throwing things on your clothes, in the water, trying to poison you, poison your things, trying to get away into your house, putting stuff in water, changing hands, water, washing your hands, all of this shit, it's because their friend got caught with the drugs and now they're trying to find a way how to blame it on you. How does that even make sense? You have nothing to do with these people. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why the fuck is that your problem? Honestly, you got saved on that day. Whatever happened, you literally got saved on that day, and they're trying to pin it around and say something about you. I don't think so, bro. Okay? That is your own karma. A doctor. This is where this doctor thing comes in, okay? Solar plexus and fraud. Doctor fraud. Commit fake profile. They're trying to use a fake profile to make themselves look innocent. An ex. Okay, something about an ex. By saying that a doctor commits fraud. Fuck you, really. It's not from a doctor, though. Okay, I'm pretty sure whatever they got is off the dark web. It's not from a doctor. Warning, office. Forgery. Warning, office. Bro. Warning, doctor, office, forgery. No fucking way. Office, doctor, forgery, warning. Look at the doctor's note. Look at some sort of prescription. This is forgery. Okay? They're committing forgery. With weed. A. It has to do with a video. A video. Of a birth certificate and someone being tired. A video of someone being tired during a birth? The fuck? A video of someone being tired during a birth. Video of someone tired during a birth. AH. Accounting, hacker. This is from someone hacking your accounts. This is from someone hacking your accounts. When you were tired, or when someone was tired during a birth, there's a video and they're using this. This is a hack this is a hacker. offshore account, E, crime. What? Canada. But, and all of this about buying something from a business locally, buying something from an online business local. What? Sold their soul. Something about buying and selling something locally, a business. Or that's what this witness is trying to say. About someone traveling. That's how they're trying to get their friend off the hook that got caught. Poison, traveling with poison. Because of their agreement, D. Support alcohol. Support alcohol. Poisoning alcohol. Support a detective. Poisoned alcohol. Okay. That is strange. All right, tell me about this hermit here. Motive. The motive for T. Jealous. The motive to say someone is jealous. Running away. The motive behind why these people tried to say that you're jealous and running away. To Russia? A Russian. Because of someone being intimidated. A club or bar. The motive behind saying someone is jealous. The motive behind you running away. D. A lawsuit with I. D-I-T. A lawsuit. Running away. Opiates. This has to do with property, intellectual property, a trust fund, and a break-in. Someone breaking into a property. Why? GPS tracking. Somebody broke into someone's property because they were GPS tracking you, or someone was being GPS tracked. Why does GPS tracking keep coming out? Because you're protected by angels by a security camera. You're protected by angels by a security camera. Okay. And this has to do with someone trying to abuse something here with a C-O-N, with a con. Abusing a contract. Con. So you can be GPS tracked. But they tried to say something here about that time, or something about a motive, you being jealous, breaking into a property. This has to do with forensics. So forensics can GPS track you. I feel like this is about your whereabouts, honestly. Forensics can GPS track you because of security cameras. And that will prove where you were and where you were not and what you were doing and who you were with, okay? When forensics GPS tracks you on a security camera. They tried to West Coast a physical disease, and they tried giving you a physical disease. RG with a credit card. RG credit card and a sacrifice. Jurisdiction. Death. This is why they tried planning your death through physical disease. Because you can be GPS tracked through a security camera, your whereabouts, where you were, who you were with, and they're trying to blame someone getting caught with drugs on you. But you have an alibi and you don't have anything to do with these people. They're trying to kill you, okay, with these drugs. And they don't want to go down. They're trying to cover for each other. So they came forward as a witness to try and get the jurisdiction changed with text messages. Because of W texting someone, text messages with W. J. Because this person had R. This person had whatever this was in their possession. R, Wi-Fi. Possessed by a demon. It's about them having this shit in their possession when they got caught. This has to do with someone's geolocation, K, where they got caught. Wi-Fi geolocation. So they got stopped. Why do I feel like they got arrested or they got stopped? And they had the drugs in their possession? And now they're trying to blame it on you, okay? Insurance, for insurance purposes. The fuck? Backfire. Secret society F. They're trying to keep something a secret about F. What the hell happened here? Heart chakra. Are they alive? Well, I don't know. All I know is that this person told people that they're tired when they were intoxicated because they got caught on the way to coming towards you. Con. This person, you were protected by angels on that fucking day, okay? Protected by fucking angels. I don't know what happened to this person that was on their way to come do something to you. That's what they were doing. They were on their way to come do something to you. Okay, so maybe you were being GPS tracked by this person, or you were being hacked and stalked by this person. There was people hacking and stalking and watching you. They knew where you were going to be. They were going to come and do something to you. They had drugs with them. I don't know what the fuck. This person must have gotten caught by the police because something here about them, like, I don't know, swallowing it or something like that. in the system, driving under the influence in the system. I mean, that's what I can get from that. So if this person got pulled out by the cops, it's because you were protected by angels. I don't know what happened to them afterwards, but you are protected from angels, protected by angels, and your whereabouts can be watched on security cameras the whole time. You are not going to meet up with this person. This person was coming to harm you. Okay? And this has to do with text messages, opiates, insurance and opiates, text messages about opiates and insurance and credit card. Yeah, they tried, you know what they tried to do? What it looks like is that they tried to buy drugs with a credit card right before they did this. They must have texted about it, trying to, create an alibi. And then this idiot gets in the car and drives towards you and then gets stopped right before. West Coast. CO. This person knew where you were going. STD. They were going to try and transmit something to you. They were going to try and violate you. Okay? They were going to try and fulfill the plan in law. And then they must have gotten stopped by someone in law. Bad news. Then they got sirens. Your ex then got bad news. Okay? Because they thought that they were undercover, but they weren't. They were being watched. Your ex got caught with drugs, yo. Your ex got caught with the drugs. Yeah, he or she can keep their fucking drugs. It's their drugs. Okay? Their drugs that they've been, I guess, possessing and hustling around this whole time, waiting for an opportunity to come and drug you and grape you. Okay? Disgusting fuck that is, really. That is not your fucking problem that they got caught with that shit. That is their karma. Pharmaceutical drugs. That is their karma that they got caught with these drugs. That is their karma. This has nothing to do with you. They were going to do something to you with these drugs. That's why it's in their fucking possession. Really. Fucking throw the cards everywhere. In possession. I just said it too. In possession. They are in possession. Your ex, look at this. Your ex, in possession of the drugs in the car on the way to come grape and murder you, gets stopped by the law because you're protected by angels. And then whatever the fuck happens to them afterwards, no idea. Okay? But one thing is for sure, they are the one in possession of the drugs, someone's ex, protected by angels, because they were on their way to come do something to you, okay? You want to know what I think that they were going to come do to you? Okay, this. Grape and murder. Prosecutor or district attorney. Or it's just your ex, okay? Enraged. Why are they so mad? Intellectual property. Someone is angry about a property. They wanted to sacrifice you at the property. But there's security cameras. Wherever you are, wherever you stayed, wherever you were. Security cameras, yes. So what about this person here getting caught? Eviction. Opioids. They got caught with opioids, huh? Eviction. L and Will. Opioids and weed. Okay? That's what they must have gotten caught with. And there's a video. Support bacteria, virus, or mold. To support a video of a virus? Bacteria. What the fuck is that? Offshore account. Warning, forgery. Because something here is forgery. Warning. They got the warning that something is forgery. Okay. And they wanted revenge. Oh, third eye. Oh, they wanted revenge. Third eye. Someone wanted revenge. Security. They wanted revenge, spell work. Because they wanted revenge because you have secured yourself at work, right? So after your ex or this group or these people or whoever they are couldn't get close enough to you at work anymore because maybe you changed your line of work or you just don't take catfish fake profiles anymore that try to grape you and murder you and unalive you and drug you, right? So since that doesn't work anymore, they decided to get revenge by just coming towards you and what, knocking you over the head and then wheelbarrowing you away? Or what is this? Oh, a gang member. Well, this gang member was just going to improvise as they go along, right? All I need to do, oh, social security spell work. All I need to do is tell the security guard. Oh, I get what this is. So let's say you were going to stay at a hotel. Okay, or somewhere else, because it's giving me security guard. They were gonna walk up to the security guard and say, "Hey, catfish gang member. Hey, my girlfriend, boyfriend, my person is staying in this hotel, but I don't know their room number. Can you tell me where their room number is?" Or whatever the fuck they were gonna say to get into your room. They just needed to find a way how to get the key. They just needed to do some sort of spell work to get past the security, this gang member, and they thought they were going to be walking in. And then what? Just assaulting you in there? Fucker. It's so fucking sick. This person is so fucking sick. And if they got stopped with all these drugs, they had it coming. They had it coming and they deserved it. This gang member deserved to get caught for what they were planning on doing to you, what they were on their way to do to you on that day. They deserved it, okay? Yeah. They got pulled in for questioning. Oh, that sucks. Hotel. They got pulled in for questioning. So why are you on the way to this hotel? What are you doing there? Why are you going there? Why do you want to go to this hotel? What are you doing there? And they're trying to say, oh, they were going to meet you there. No, the fuck they were not. No, the fuck they were not going to meet you there. Okay? Internet. No, they're just stalking you on the internet. They're just literally stalking you on the internet. Police. So the police, okay, so they're just stalking you on the internet. They see that you're going to a certain hotel or they're GPS tracking your phone. So they know where you're going. So then your fucking ex-idiot dickhead decides to get in the car with drugs and drive there. And meet you there, and then what? And then they get stopped by the police on their way to come assault you. And then they tell the police, what did they tell the police? No, the fuck they were not gonna meet you there. You didn't know this person was going there. You were not going there to see them. They were coming to assault you. Okay? Fuck out. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Look at this. Hotel. What the fuck are you doing at the hotel, yo? So they're telling the police, oh, I was gonna meet them. No, the fuck you were not gonna meet someone at the hotel. No, the fuck this person was not invited to the hotel. Okay? Perjury. Yeah, you're committing perjury when you say that. No. Perjury. I don't fucking think so. You're a lying ass thief. Okay? A lying ass criminal thief. Binding. And this person is bound to what they did. Foul play. Foul play. Oh. They're bound to the bound to the opiates, bound to the drugs, huh? Yeah, good. Intimidation. Wi-Fi jealous. Something about being jealous. Being jealous of a wife? Being jealous of someone's wife? What the fuck? You don't give a fuck about someone's fucking wife? Not home. Oh, so this is their friends coming in to tell the police why you were not home? As if anybody connected to this person or your ex or this whole group knows what the fuck you are doing. Okay? Or why you're not home or where you're going. The only reason they know these things is because they're stalking and hacking you. That's the only reason they know this. Okay? Child support. Child support. Food or drinks. Oh, we drugging kids now too, huh? We drugging kids now to kidnap children now? Deposit. Projecting something about an inheritance. That's why these people are projecting something about an inheritance. Or they try to put heroin into food or drinks for you and a child. Yeah, because they're sick as fuck. And they deserve to rot in prison for the rest of their life. Okay? Really. So because your fucking stupid ex gets busted by the cops with opiates, they try to put opiates in your food or your drinks. They try to dump it on your clothes. They try to put it in your water. Burn in prison, rot in prison, and die under the jail. Really. I'm so fucking sick of them. I am. I'm so fucking sick of these people. Anything else? Tax evasion. Root chakra. There's money and tax evasion. Okay, so they just don't stop, huh? Airplane. iCloud. Airplane. G. Eviction. Pulled in for questioning about perjury. GO. Food or drinks. Opioids. So someone got pulled in for questioning about food or drinks and opioids, or somebody put opioids in your food or in your drinks because GO got pulled in for questioning, and that's why these people are committing perjury. Okay, your ex, someone's ex, bacteria, virus, or mold. Why does that keep coming out? And an STD. STD, virus. So your nasty ass raggedy ex with some fucking virus is coming to come assault you in a hotel room because they have a virus and they want to give it to you, or what? Nasty. The fuck? Really? Russia. This has to do with a Russian and a security camera breaking in. This has to do with the Russian or the Eastern European dude or woman or dude that helped this person break into your house while you weren't home, but they got caught on your security camera. Oops. Okay. Oh, your landlord. Oh, you mean your neighbors? Yes. Yes, you mean when your landlord, does your landlord have a master key that you don't know about? So your landlord, scum of the earth landlord, has a master key and is helping your ex break into your house with a master key while you're not home? Yes, landlord. What's that about, huh? Prosecutor or district attorney, privacy invasion. Yes, your landlord helped this ex or this person invade your privacy. What the fuck is wrong? Like, what is wrong with these people? Can someone tell me? Case files. Can someone tell me? Please, someone enlighten me. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, who shit in their brains? I'm just trying to understand. Okay, protective order. They made a deal. What? Oh, here's what happened. They got hired to do this. That was the deal. So they got paid money to do all this. That was the deal. They got hired. Right. So it's for money, okay? That's what shit in their brains is money. Money. Stalkers, right? Okay. Drug test. Oh, drug test, okay? So somebody needs to go. I hope this truck driver, did they test this person for drugs? Huh? What is that about? Driving. When they are caught driving with drugs, huh? Did they get caught driving with drugs? Did someone do a toxicology report on this person by any chance? Addiction. They're addicted to everything, that's for sure. Okay, a testimony. They tried to make a testimony about their addiction to drugs. Oh, it's probably been a long one. Okay, it's probably been a long one. Overdose. S. Accidental death. I don't know who this one is for. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's what they were gonna do to you, or if this is something that happened to someone else. I don't know. All I can tell you is that whatever the fuck this person got caught with, whatever the fuck was in their possession and in their bloodstream when they got caught on their way to come harm you, it was the substances that they were going to use to roofie you, grape you, violate you, and murder you. Okay? That's what was in this person's bloodstream or in their possession, in their car, in their truck. I don't know. Okay? And this shit has nothing to do with you. That is the drugs they were going to use against Collective. That has nothing to do with you. All right? And I feel like that's the message. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see. Gemini. A Virgo. A Gemini and a Virgo, huh? Okay. A Pisces and a Capricorn. May. Libra. And October. Scorpio at the bottom of the deck, all right? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.